Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are. Today is Wednesday, February the 11th of the beautiful year 2025. And today we are back for the round of 32 of the 2026 PAL Dust Cup. Today is a day when I have to play, and I won't have an easy task as the very talented Brexitland opponent is going to test my pal das skill, and yeah, the match will be also commentated by a very fine gentleman. Hello Vicebrot, welcome in the chat. Yeah, I'm joined here by my compatriot Michu. Hello Michu.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It's great to see you on this wonderful evening. How are you doing, Piv?
I'm doing weirdly, so to speak, because I see that I can't share you the screen, which is very annoying. I don't know what is going on, but the stream is not working. But yeah, I will try to take care of it. Otherwise, I will take care of it. Yeah. So, Miko, I will try to find a way or
Sure.
to do it. Maybe I show you the player profiles, and yeah, you can use the information there, or maybe you can use your own information. Please introduce us, the players.
Oh, you're probably both aware of those two players. They already got many years' experience. Piv from Poland started with the Polish Championship, still uh, honestly training PAL, while Sam, our British competitor today, is a well renowned player in both versions, so he's always in shape. So we're gonna see how Piv is gonna get into his mojo. Uh, he's of course not gonna be favorite, but I was thinking before the game maybe if Piv wins like 5 rounds, that should be like should be decent enough. But of course, rounds are different. Although we're gonna play the same seats. Hello, Vicebrot, and welcome everybody. And
Yeah. So
the
Miko,
elo
I
of
think
Sam is
I need. Sorry for interrupting. I think I need to try restarting Discord. So guys,
sure.
you won't hear Michu for a while. Give me like a minute or two. I also got an information that Samuel will be late, about 5 minutes. So yeah, good coincidence. We have time to sort the things out. So Michu, yeah, as soon as I'm not back here,
Mhm.
no one will hear you. So yeah, dear viewers, we will try to be back as soon as possible. Give me a second. Okay, I'm back. Miku, can you hear me?
Yeah, sure, I'm here.
Yeah, okay, so I restarted the thing. I see already we got a raid from Classic Tetris League, a party of 30. Hello and welcome.
Mhm.
Yeah, we are
Welcome,
currently
guys.
dealing with some technical issues. I hope we can solve the issues as soon as possible. But it's not looking good, unfortunately.
No, still not.
Yeah, maybe someone in the chat knows why can't I share Michu my screen via OBS? It's showing me like it's loading and loading and loading and can't do anything. I restarted a Discord and it's a very bad thing to happen. Okay, I will try a different thing. I will try to share you the whole OBS. Where it is? Share the window, says Sam. Hello Sam, welcome. Yeah, I'll try to do this as well. Michu, can you see?
Yes, yes, yeah, it works.
Yeah, but you see the
Let's
whole
go. Thank you,
OBS,
guys.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
but it shouldn't be a big deal, right? You should.
It's not an issue. It's
Yeah.
not an issue. It's fine. I can see everything. Wonderful. All right, guys. So glad to have Sam here already. So, guys, I will let you a few moments to have a warm up. Although I know you want to start as soon as possible, and I'm gonna be providing you with seats probably, and doing the countdown and enjoying that beautiful evening. This is the first round of two rounds that are going to be played. In this round of top 32, we got best of 19. So the first
Yeah, Michu,
10
maybe I show
games.
the rules. Yeah. So you use the word rounds 2 times. So maybe let's use the more precise way. This match is split into 2 sessions, and the first session is played is played today. We play 9 games of Tetris. No matter the match result, we play only 9 games today, and we come back for the remainder of the match. So up to 10 games on Friday. Then the match will be commentated by our French friend Gunther. Yeah, this is the case. Level 18 starts only, no line cap, SPS controller, handcam mandatory, and reroll seat every game. Yeah, and Michu, feel free to give us the seat only after we are done with the previous game. And yeah, when you see us both on the stream, so yeah, you know there are no funny things happening, so to speak, right?
Sure. All right. Anticipating the game.
Yeah,
So
and maybe before we go to the match, because I see that Sam is still fighting with his setup, so yeah, we have like a day of weird technical issues. Let me show you maybe the bracket, what happened in the tournament so far. And guys, Michu today is a commentator, but today Michu joins also the action. As a player, and you are going to play your first session against an American opponent, the recent wrong version correct playstyle tournament on CDM channel. How confident are you before this match, Michu?
Oh, you mean tomorrow's match, not today?
Tomorrow. Sorry. Tomorrow.
You scared me.
No, sorry. I can speak properly. English is a foreign language for me. So.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. Like, I don't really play that much competitively those days. And if I do, I play PAL. And even if I don't play competitively, I still train it. And Blue Scooty is, of course, a wonderful player. And he's probably going to be the one, the young gun, showing the old fart tough lesson. But you know what? I like to perceive everything as possible, even if it's almost impossible, and have fun with it. So you never know what Raccoon can do.
Yeah, I think it will be a fun match to watch, and yeah, the match has upcoming matches. Maybe let's talk a word or two while still waiting for some. We have today. This is the only stream. Tomorrow we will have more Tetris action at 16 UTC. We start with the Polish match. Rurczak against Świdr. Then the first session of this match, and then we will continue the match started yesterday. Ro32 versus Scamper. The German player is 6-3 ahead after session number 1, and tomorrow we will know who of the players advances. And then in the evening, the first of the American players, AV Geek, plays against Jesper, their first session of the match, and then at 22 UTC, Michu against Blue Scooty. Then on Friday the 13th, the only brave players to play on Friday the 13th are myself and Sam. We are going to finish our match, and then we will have a very unusual time to play Tetris, Saturday 10:00 UTC, so morning time, the first session between Robin and Medros. Yeah, unfortunately, the schedule for us three is pretty weird, and yeah, we decided to play the first session on Saturday morning and the second session of this match on Sunday evening. Then we have Elias versus Dobre on Monday. They're playing their second session of the match, and then on Tuesday, the second session between Rurczak and Świdr. One match is in the scheduling process, the match between Tony and Serenity, but this most probably will happen next week as well. So, I think, let me check what is going on with Samuel. It looks like the British player setup is working. So, yeah, Michu, I think you have all the skill you need, to deal with this match. So I'll mute myself. We'll switch to the match scene, and I think you can follow our viewers through the first session of this match.
All right. So. Wonderful.
Follow or lead? I don't know. English difficult. Anyway, I'm speaking no more. I'm switching to a player mode. I will come here after the session.
Alrighty then. So let's see the session between the first session between Piv from Poland and Sam from Britain. And the seed is going to be provided every round. You already know that. So the moment you are ready and warmed up, here is where your fate starts. 94, 26, 70. No letters, just numbers. The 6 lucky numbers for who? Let's see. I mean, you still have to help your luck, obviously. But we're gonna see about that, or at least don't make your stack fester too much. But easy to say, hard to master. Good luck, have fun on both sides, and the first 9 rounds. So it's possible to have a score like 5-4. Will Piv try to get it as close as possible? We'll see. The readiness is already on his screen, and Sam is gonna have to be prepared soon. Also, our British friend. Okay. So both in beanies. Both in hats. Both wear black hats. So this is some kind of groovy duel between those two cool guys in black hats. Hat brothers. Alright, brother on the left, brother on the right. Brother on the right is ready. How about our brother on the left? In the west. I mean, it's even geographically, it's adequate. Hey, good morning, Hannah. Good to see you here. All right. Oh, sorry. The readiness is there. Sorry. Okay, let's start the countdown because I didn't see that. Okay, thank you. So let's. Good luck, have fun. In 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Oh, okay. I was. Oh, sorry, guys. It's Wednesday, my dudes. I was a really tough day at work. All right. There we go. We start with a smash boy and then a Z. Smashing to the left, to the right. Actually, Pief keeping it more to the right so far, but now has to go for some delay burns. While Sam is a little covered, and there's already a drought forming, and there is a skim by Sam that's going to be a triple, but now ready for a Tetris, and blip on Pief's side, so it's 26 for Pief in the early stage. Sam uncovering his well, now looking for a J or a long bar here, has to cover with an L, but uncovers, still waiting for the first Tetris, and there we go, first Tetris for Sam, and Pief answers with a Tetris of his own. This is not gonna going flat. Okay, reopen it as soon as possible. An LJ or a long bar that Z has to go flat to make some sacrifices, but it's no more an advantage because Sam got 2 more Tetrises, and now it's 83 against 81. All right, pretty close. Just one Tetris advantage for Sam so far. And Pief creating some kind of issue in the middle, has to reopen, but that Z doesn't work. And those are pretty annoying pieces requiring some hangs and tucks. It's 87 for Pief and 136 for Sam. Pief doesn't close that column 4. Good, because now finds space for the long bar. But Sam blipping again with another one, and this is gonna be a Witz for Sam. All right, wonderful, gracious. We like Tetris as a meal served in a stylish way, which Sam does. And Pief digging, but now not ready for a Tetris yet, has to create some dependencies here, hoping for a J. Yes, there is a J, but then the Z, pretty naughty, but getting a Tetris into 127. Sam, however, close to 200k with 194 and getting another Tetris into 217. Pief excavating on column 2, really disgracious column, but he has to maintain and fight until kill screen. So we'll see how it goes. So far, building up on the column and reopening, so the stack looks pretty good with 160 almost, but Sam with 260, now 280, getting another Tetris, and it's getting far away for Pief, but it's still not over. However, Sam does not crash, he maintains the composure and stacking, getting another Tetris. Okay, this is going to be interesting, maybe setting up for a square, but no square. Yes, delaying that and not taking a triple. Setup on column 4. Where's the long bar for Sam? There we go, and preparing with that T for another Tetris, but Pief also over 200k, so but the advantage is even growing, so it's about maybe 5 Tetrises. Yeah, Sam now doing some fun stuff in the middle, but should be fine. Is he gonna go for a Tetris? It looks like, yes, he was one shy of readiness, but now he is getting close to 400k and 100 lines played already by those two competitors. Pief with 265, 413. So Sam already in the 4s, while Pief still in the 2s. All right, but not giving up and getting another skim, which isn't a Tetris though. Okay, now Sam can skim some lines, just set up and survive, and maybe get a Tetris on column 3 now if he gets a long bar, but it seems like, okay, good adjustment and getting that. Just 15 lines away from transition, guys and girls. All right, that's another Tetris, and now Sam may be transferring into that column 6, 7, 8. But yeah, deciding to go for that flat with T, and they're getting close. 300k against 473, so this is gonna be a tough pursuit, if even possible, for Pif. And but so far he's trying just to survive to transition. It seems like he's gonna be able to do it, but so it's good to get the transition in the first round, and both players are gonna get there. All right, 478 top out for Sam, but that would have to be an outrageous chase down by Pif. So we'll see what happens. There's a transition with 340 and trying to prepare and not slip. Let's see how long can Pif survive. But now looking for a J and not and hanging that piece. So 478 against 344. GG guys. And that was only the first round. So we have 8 more. All right. So everything duly noted, and we're gonna provide you with another seed. All right, this time 40, 61, 72. Still no letters, just numbers again. 6 lucky numbers. Let's see again. All right. Typing in, warming up the pads. Boys are ready. Let's start the countdown for round 2 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. All right. This gracious Z. Peculiar start by Pif. Already going for a skim, but it's fine. Sam looking for okay, didn't have to adjust getting the long bar, but now looking for a Tetris, and it's getting pretty high, so going for early sacrifices here. No L, no J. This is outrageous and pretty disgusting for Sam. He's getting high, so he's gonna have to go for skimming before he even starts getting Tetrises here and survive first. It's still not over. All right. Some getting out, but that was really dire for a while Pif getting a Tetris and a little bit more, and now should be getting another Tetris, but where is the long bar? There it is, leaving the double well. A little spiky, but 57 for Pif, and Sam 36, but has to reopen, and getting 2 long bars in a row, 1 to reopen the well and 1 to score a quadruple line, and there we go. Sam 61 and Pif 83 now, 83, and not ready for a Tetris just yet, but now getting a Tetris. And the next skim's probably gonna have to be a triple, but first you need to reopen that column 10. And now looking for an L or a long bar. Pif with 109, Sam with 88, so still not catching up fully. They are covering their wells all the time, but now Sam uncovering and with a Tetris. 115, so it's pretty equal now. It was 118 on the Polish side. And another Tetris for Pif. 141. And Sam ready and getting a Tetris into 138, 50 lines. Sam a little bit in the future with like 1 Tetris, but it's pretty equal between the gentlemen. So 167 to 163. All right. Very close. Waiting for somebody to slip. Now Sam doesn't want to go for that. Maybe missed. Okay. Oh, I spin. Nice. I never do them. Like I don't like I spins very much. But it doesn't matter. It's just my opinion. All right, they're doing pretty well. It's 216 for Pif and Sam 195. Really close. Now Sam is gonna be clean soon, while Pif has to get that one line, but it's a dirty Tetris situation, just not getting a long bar. Luckily maintaining enough dust to shift the pieces to the left, but now has to what a hang. That's a scary hang, but it's getting a little bit down, so stacking down for Peef now. Stacking situation, some of those pieces should go, oh darn. That hang may be just too lethal, and Sam is just one Tetris behind. If he gets a Tetris in the middle, that's going to be probably it, but he has to reopen, and Sam doesn't reopen just yet. And getting Z's and S's, I mean, should be fine, but this is like pretty panicky situation if you misdraw, but he gets it, and it's 257, just enough to get into a 2-0 lead. GG, Sam. All right. $263, so the players survived almost 100 lines, but this time no kill screen. So now time for round 3. So here's another one. First letters on the board: 5B, FD, 34. All right. Level 18, although maybe it's a little close to the NTSC version, but here it's still a little bit different. It's not only about speed, there is that slippery factor to the beautiful PAL-DAS. Anyway, the players are ready, so we're going to start the countdown for round 3 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Alright, let's go, guys. We'll see how long can Peef survive, and can he catch up and score the first round and take one round from Sam. So far Sam with a 2-0 lead, but we're playing plenty of rounds today, plenty of games today, yeah, and so far we got Tetrises on both sides. Now Sam will have to excavate with a J or a long bar. Oh, he's gonna go for a readiness on column 3. Getting a Tetris there, just waiting for okay, now J, but not reopening, continuing his road towards center welling. And the square to the left, but now has to go for a delayed burn. That was smart. Still maintaining, but the drought is still there. Okay, yeah, taking that skim with the square, and now a hang, and enabling him into getting into another readiness, very with panache and style. Now digging down with 99 and Peef in trouble, and now going for a long bar dependency. I don't know if he's gonna be able to dig out of that situation. If he doesn't, he tops out, and it is 3-0 for Sam. Unfortunately, that's the case. So Sam, you're good for this round. It's 3-0. A pretty fast 3-0 after the first round, which led to kill screen now to level 19. Now it's a little shorter, but let's hope for the best for round 4. All right, here's another one. 8936 EE. Like ET, but EE. Extraterrestrial. Okay, I can see Pete ready. Sam cracking his neck. Okay, getting inhaling as much oxygen as possible. They are ready. So let's start the countdown for round 4 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Okay, there they go. Very blue and no red. Oh, the first red piece. Okay, he's getting ready with that J. But where is the longboard? There we go. All right, same score so far. Both players scored their first quadruple skim. and Sam not taking any more skims, but leaving some space for the double well, just in case, and that was a good decision. Now scoring pretty clean. Now Thief isn't that clean, getting maybe a T-piece, yes, to reopen. Now going flat, is he gonna be able to shift the piece there? Yes, very good. So little oof, but Thief's out and getting back on track. 53,092 for Sam. So Sam with a little bit advantage at the beginning and now maintaining a really cute staircase. Being able to score another one and prepare for another Tetris into 138, while Pief still in a little bit the dig out situation, and those Z's don't and S's don't necessarily help his issue. But that's a very good flat skim. I like it. And another one. And reopening with a J and getting a Tetris. Nice. Into 85. But Sam with double that score almost at 163. So already jumping out with the pace. Although I don't know, he's really famous for being the paceman, but he's the paceman more than a laceman, I guess. All right, so 110 for Pief, 189 for our British competitor. All right, and Sam looking for something to tuck in. Okay, he's gonna get the J and now a square, but has to go for a successful spin. Maybe another. Uh-oh, this one missed, but happens even to the best. Pief trying to chase down a little bit. Ready for a Tetris and scoring one back, but Sam answers very fast with his Tetris after reopening on that 10th column. And now 263 against 204, so close to 3 Tetrises, and Sam scoring another one, but Pief is ready for his Tetris, not covering the well and scoring it into 229, but already 3 in front of Sam's score 309. Still keeping that pace, being in front of Pief a little bit, not too much. Now if gets another Tetris, it's close to 100 suddenly. So 2 Tetris is scored again, and Pief did not see that and has to patch up that hole with a long bar to get rid of the dependency. All right, 278, but 379, so 100k difference in between. And but they're both fighting vigorously, and Pief just having to patch those dependencies a little bit more often, but now maybe some helpful pieces, and now ready again, just waiting for that beautiful long piece. Where is it? All right, taking a double. It's not coming, and now after that drought, atrocious drought, it finally appears, but now with a few mistakes on the board, so Pief is gonna have to go for some tricky moves and fix the left. Darn, losing dust there unfortunately, and this is gonna be a top out for Pief, and that slippery dust was pretty visible here. Sam is already good with 440 and 420, nice. So it's a 4-0. Sam, if you want to play it out, if you feel like this is the game, feel free. Hey Evan, hello. Two old Polish forts today, my friend. Okay. Preparing for that middle, and now in one line we're gonna see a transition. Sam still maintaining composure with that stack, now going for some flat skims and still surviving close to 600 score. That may be a 600. We always like a 600. Let's see if Sam can get a 600 and beyond. Mesmerizing pieces falling from the sky. We all come here to watch this, guys. This is therapeutic, you know, guys? Like watching that. Oh, wonderful, wonderful pole vault, and still staying in the game. Sam at 610 and level 22, but this is going to be really harsh. And that hang, that's gonna be it. But we got the 600. Right. GG. 610. Yes, good for competitive scores. And hey, Tolstoy, hey, Nitrek. Yeah. Round 5. No 2-2 today. Sorry, guys. We're far from 2-2 so far. Napif looking for his first round. Oh, tomorrow we have Fat Thursday in Poland. It means we are going to eat pączki, so our donuts. It's gonna be gracious. Yes. Today, Wednesday is shitty, but tomorrow we're going to bury our sadness, if there is any, in pączki. Okay, anyway, the seed is DB, the Deutsche Bahn, and then 27C6. All right, wonderful. So they are both ready. One, okay, great, guys. So let's start the countdown for round 5 in 3, 2, 1, and Tetris. Of course, Tetris. Yes, we don't play dominoes here, only Tetris, and here they are with some Tuck Magic by Sam. And Peeve, ready for a Tetris, taking a single into a Tetris, 23 against 22. So far, so good. Although Sam looking for that T-spin, not receiving a wonderful T-piece just in time, so now has to go for some excavation situation for a while. Well, Peeve maybe for the first time with a chance to take some advantage, but no pressure. But this is the way to go, because Sam still is going to dig out, but very short, because after those adjustments, he's a smart boy. He gets out of trouble pretty fast and scoring a Tetris as fast as possible. Very nice, Sam. But Eve also with the Tetris and already with an advantage, as he's on 97, while Sam at 54, but that changes. 77 for Sam and 98. Eve is gonna be the first one, but now taking a pussy triple. Now not going okay. Reopening, maintaining that. That's now getting a Tetris rewarded into 127. Sam about one Tetris behind, one Tetris and a smidge, so it's a little advantage for the Polish player at the beginning of that round 5, scoring another Tetris, but Sam answering with his Tetris, so it's still the same difference between the players. And there we go, another Tetris. Well, Sam cannot really use that opportunity to catch up. Actually, Steve maintaining a good speed, and got speed to him, to both of them. Another missed spin by Sam, but should be out of trouble in 3, 2, 1, and but that long bar cannot be used, or that one either, to score a Tetris, so maybe a little bit annoying for the British player, but he's looking for a J, getting the J. Okay, that square perfectly patches that hole there, and not getting a long bar, but maintaining to stay alive. And while Peeve doesn't, and Peeve is going to top out at 221. And Sam, if Sam survives this and scores 2 more, this is gonna be enough. 2 more Tetrises for Sam to get into a really commanding lead of 5-0. But Sam is gonna have to get 1 more Tetris to seal the deal in that round. Okay, it's not gonna be a Tetris, but close. 203. You have to go to 222, at least with the score. 222, and you got it, Sam. And Sam gets into 229 even, and snatching the 5th coin, because we're here for coins. Or hearts, whatever you like to collect. Rings, hearts, coins, bananas. Oh, you can collect so much cool stuff. Anyway, another seed for my gentleman. And it's gonna be 3F, 2B, 94. All right. And after that, we already half through this session. I want to remind you guys that we're playing the first 9 rounds tonight. Okay, the players are ready. Let's start the countdown in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. There we go. Okay, round 6. So only 4 rounds played tonight by those two, and then we're gonna commence in the next session and finish the game. So far, Sam with the first Tetris and Peef getting a Tetris, now slowly fixing that left, but an L would be better than a J. Still doing some nice schemes, and now getting another Tetris, 47 against 45. So both players super close at the start of the gate. Are maintaining the composure, Peef with almost readiness, but looking for something favorable, and still only triple ready, while Sam is looking for an L, but decides to fill that gap with the long bar. Okay, maybe something like a positive move in the long run. I don't know. Anyway, it's basically the same score. Few points in between them, and the 140 against 139. So now Peef with a 1k lead. Not even 1k. That's like 400k, 400 lead. 400, not 400k, just 400. Sam has to reopen, but Square City for Sam has to control damage with his stack, and he's at 166, the same as Peef actually, with a little bit of advantage. Peef already also digging, but now stacking down slowly, getting out of trouble. But now the nasty square, nodding the head, yes, of course the square. And now a misdrop, so Peef is gonna have to dig out and look for composure. They're with the same score basically, but Sam just dug out. Also not ready for a Tetris just yet, so reopening here and now getting ready for another Tetris on column 3. Peef reopening. Sam with 1 Tetris advantage, now 2. Peef should reopen if he gets a long bar or a J or an L. He gets a long bar, but now a hang here and looking for another L to tag, but it's too late now. The stack is covered a little bit more. With 183, he's a little bit behind Sam, who's at 226. And they're halfway through to transition, so it's still a long way to go. But so far, torment for Peef, trying to excavate like a proper spelunker. All right, finding place for a J. J is always coming. And now looking for another J, but Longbar is as good as J in this situation. 197, but now Sam with his classic 100k more. So 299. It's basically 100k again in like the third round. So far, Sam in the long run has really commanding lead, but now a little potato-ish hollow situation on column 2 and 3. Sam should be out of it and just say like a glove in 3 seconds, but he's still not like a glove. All right, better, but there is this nasty hole at the bottom, but now getting a Tetris, so even here graciously digging out with a quadruple skim. Well, Peef has to go for Another Tetris chasing down. It's still about 100k advantage. Well, not more, at least at that point. Now, if reopening here, looking for a J, something to fill that column 5, and he does. Taking a skim. Now, going for attack, but now a little hang here. And where's the long bar? Oh, hopefully as soon as possible, but of course the long bar is not coming. And Piv tragically dies at 283 and against 382 for Sam. Sam is already good for that round also. So far it looks like a sweep, but we'll see. There are still a few rounds to go. GG. So I'm going for center. Just 2 lines away from transition. Now going for a column 2. This has to be a hang. Oh, annoying pieces. Where is that long bar? Alright, there we go. So I'm getting it. We're going for some flat situation. Taking a triple, sure, why not? Still maintaining this and surviving. That T-piece is good for him. So he's still gonna be able to stack down. And now getting an L or a J perfectly in that hole. So I'm close to level 21, the green level. But situation is getting pretty tough now. Still not impossible. This is a great setup. Great delayed burn there. Sam really sees the situation. Very nice. Alright, now not losing DAS. It's so easy to lose DAS, guys. Sometimes, you know. But Sam maintaining that. And we got the level 22 now. Nice. Still surviving. I love the vibe of that boy. Alright. Okay, now potato. Yes, because I said good words. But anyway, GG's for 94 top out score. Mischief. Yes. Mischief. Okay, guys. So, after 6 rounds, it's 6-0. Don't want to be a bearer of bad news, but it's round 7, and 7 is a very nice number. I love 7. 7 deadly sins. 7, 11. 7 dwarfs. And now the seed is CF35 9B, which means nothing really, because we don't know if is that the seed of doom or not. Let's find out in a moment. We're going to start the countdown for round 7 in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Okay, Smash Boy start. Smash Boy opening. Everybody loves the Smash Boy. Okay, still waiting for the first Tetris. Sam with a double well, preparing now for a Tetris, not getting any skims, shifting perfect pieces to the left, but still not getting a Tetris. And okay, luckily his DAS is really good. And now preparing for another Tetris, so nothing really that tough. People would like to see a J there, but he saw an L, has to go for mediocre, like minuscule skimming there with 49 and Sam with 50. So far it's pretty equal, but Piv has to dig out of that situation as Sam is clean getting a Tetris into 96 and Piv is in trouble now. It can be solved, but now requires some luck. Oh, and this is a mischief, maybe just too much. 55,000 is the top out score in round 7 for Piv. So Sam with a lead of 7-0. We're going to see 2 more rounds tonight, guys, between those two. 2 more games. Yeah, commiserations, but never give up. All right. Sam, you're good. 149 is just enough for you to get to seal the deal in that round. So it's fine. Okay, guys. So Gonna have round 8 in a moment, and for round 8 I will provide you with another seed. It's 3F 8B AB. 3F 8B AD AB AB like ABC AB, or the blood type. There is a blood type AB. Yeah. Okay, that's all I know. Anyway, the players know that it's round 8, and we're going to start in a moment. And 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Right. 7-0 for the British player. We've seen some post-transition action, but it wasn't something that was required to catch up in the round. It was just playing for fun. But we'll see in that round. Piece correctly so far, but doesn't find a proper piece to be prepared for the Tetris. Now finally that square was pretty decent. Just there aren't any long bars in that game. Some covering his well, and luckily getting an L to dig out very good dash by Sam. Yes. Okay, that's really good dash. So he manages to shift the pieces to the left and do not spoil the stack and maintain the advantage of one Tetris so far. 73 against 54 by Pief. But Pief now getting another Tetris and now missing the spin there, but it should reopen pretty soon with something like a flat J. But where is the J? Oh, there's a long bar. There's no... Oh, sorry, an L. All right. Yeah, probably have to reopen here, and the 84. Sam scoring another Tetris. 122 for our Brit. And yeah, and it's another game with an advantage, although not like 100k. It's just 2 Tetris advantage, more or less. Pief has to go for hole fixing, but now scoring a Tetris. But so does Sam. Sam scores into 169 and Pief with 134. So a little bit behind, but now scoring a Tetris in Sam suddenly is a little dirty. Looking for a square or something to the left. Now an L or a J. Sam is pretty high, but not like very dangerous. It's gonna cost him a little pace, and Pief is catching up, and it's basically the same score suddenly. And now Pief with an advantage, 203, and Sam not able to score that Tetris just yet because he was triple ready, but now scoring a Tetris into 204. But now Pief in a 1 Tetris lead. So a little bit positive for the Polish player, but we're still halfway to transition, so there's still to happen. And now Pief closing the well for a while, trying to reopen as soon as possible, but that long bar has to land on the left, not on column 10 to score Tetris. And now we have a dependency, so Pief still not dug out just yet. Should be out soon, but another long bar with wasted damage. Okay, there we go. Now there is a long bar dependency, but not that harsh. Pief reopening and getting a Tetris. Nice. 283 and 264 for Sam. So still Pief, it pays fighting here because you're still with a little bit of advantage. Now in a dig situation, now looking for something like an L, not a J necessarily here, but getting like 3 Js. Now the J is always coming, but it doesn't have to come in the rain. Oh, now mischief. That slippery dash, but Pief still maybe not gonna get out of this, unfortunately. Sam already with enough points to score the 8th point. It's 333, so Sam is good for round 8. And just one more round, one more last chance tonight to get around on the other side. And Sam tops out, preparing for another one. Yes, of course, you can always win 10 games in a row. That's why we don't continue, because suddenly someone who was losing 9-0 suddenly starts winning 9-1, 9-2, 9-3, you know. So yes, it's possible. I would love to see something like that. But so far, I'm gonna provide you with the last seat for tonight for those two: 7-2, 9E, 5B. Fancy playing an extra game. I think we know the answer to that one, as rules are rules. But yeah, but it's a nice suggestion. But I think, yeah. Okay, so here you go, guys. Round 9 is gonna start in a moment. Save some for Friday 13th drum. Of course, we want to. Yes, at least meet up for a while on Friday the 13th. Okay, guys. So, are you ready for round 9? He's ready. And Sam is ready. So let's start the countdown for the final round today in 3, 2, 1, Tetris. All right, ladies and gentlemen, last chances. Let's play like there's no tomorrow. Starting with double Z. Ugh. All right, at least a different RNG, but let's see how players can accommodate those pieces. Z's, but Pif finds a way for all those pieces and still maintain a very good stack there, while Sam has to go for some tuck situations here, but he's an expert in that, so here's an attempt on a flat one. So it's basically the same score. They both scored the Tetris so far. Now Pif Tetris ready with that L and shifting the pieces where he should, while Sam closing the well for a while, but now the square should help in reopening, and the long bar is really expected at that point, and Sam gets into 53 and 55 for Pif so far, neck and neck. And Pif scoring another Tetris. It's 78, almost the same score, 76 for Sam. And both stacks look really decent, like from instruction booklet. This is the last game today, Harumi. Yeah. So we always play 9 and then 10. Yes? I mean, maximum 10, of course. So yeah, that's it. Next rounds, you may of course expect that it may not only be best of 19, but even more. So the beauty of this cup is that we have plenty of rounds to watch. Okay, so far Sam with 176. Let's look at the board, and Pif digging. Not that far behind, but still about 2 Tetrises behind Sam. But 50 lines passed, and still about 70 lines, 70, 80 lines, 80 lines to transition. Sam with good stack, scoring another quadruple. 246 for Sam, 165 for Pif, so 4 Tetris behind, about 4 Tetris behind Pif is. Sam really effective, and now unfortunately after that Hank Pif is gonna have to tap out tonight, so we're gonna have to wait for the dessert on Friday the 13th. So far Sam doing what Sam was planning on doing, but yeah. All right, Sam, you can mullen it if you like, as this is the last game for tonight, and yeah, let's just enjoy.
Sorry, Sam, that I couldn't force you to play better, but unfortunately I'm not good enough. I will try to win a 1 game on Friday the 13th at least, and we'll see how it goes. And answering to your question, no, I'm not making any exceptions, but what happens if I win the next game and it's 9-1? We play one more? No, those things don't happen, there are 9 games today, and we will be back to the match on Friday the 13th. Of course, Sam, if you wanna play this game out, feel free to do so. This is the last game of the session, so if you want to mullen it, great, and get a good score, feel free to do so. Our British opponent is yet to score 700k in comp, so you don't have a pressure on your shoulders, Sam. So, and you have a good pace, so why not? Yeah. So Michu, sorry for this shit show from my end, but unfortunately,
Yeah.
it didn't go my way, and we are also in a very weird part of the bracket. 3 matches started already, and all 3 matches ended in 9-0 lead for the higher seeded player. So
yes. I did not expect that. Like you would think like, no, come on, you have to get at least
a game or two,
two.
but it looks like it's a cursed part of the bracket. And yeah, our last hope is Medros, who is playing against Robin. Maybe Medros can break this curse and win at least one game for the unseeded player.
I just wish I don't join your club tomorrow, okay?
No, the red part of the bracket looks pretty nicely. You have Merke in your part of the bracket, and Merke had to play all 19 games, so yeah.
Yes. Okay, the German paid for 19 and he got 19.
Yeah. Exactly. Okay, so 538. This is the score where we end this first session. Thank you very much, Sam, for today. Sorry for the shit show from my end, but we will see. We'll see what happened. Maybe I can win a game on Friday the 13th. We have to be brave, Sam. We have to be brave, and yeah, who knows what can happen there. Yeah. So here is the updated bracket. The match stats, I will do them later. They will be shown on Friday. As you can see, the blue part of the bracket pretty one-sided so far. Pretty one-sided, and yeah, as mentioned, Medros is our only hope to get at least one game in the first session from the unseeded players, right?
No, this is like very weird part of bracket. Like this is mesmerizing. Come on, like something.
Yeah, I also love Michu's commentary, so I join the message to the thanks Sam gave. It was nice, but yeah, I promised the French scammer the chance to get on mic on Friday the 13th, so maybe the French scammer can scam me one game from Sam. Would be cool. Yeah. So guys, this is what happened today. Luckily, I have to play on Friday, so maybe tomorrow, maybe if I train more a little bit, maybe it will help. Who knows? But yeah, this is what it is, and we have to move on. The next match we'll have on this stream will be tomorrow at 16 UTC, and this will be the first session between the 2 Polish players, Rurczak and Świdr. And then at 17 UTC, if you have time, there might be a very interesting finale of the match between Shuichi and Scamper. The German player leads 6-3, but Scamper was a little bit unlucky yesterday in the first session, so it looks like maybe something will be possible. We'll find out. And then the evening matches, or almost night matches here in Europe, AV versus Jesper and Michu versus Blue Scooty. So a lot of interesting action tomorrow. And yeah, Michu, wanna summarize it a little bit?
It could have been shorter. The games weren't that short.
Yeah, that's the only positive, right?
Yes, I'm trying to look for positives.
Yeah.
Yes.
Never
give up. Never give up. We're gonna see on Friday.
We wanna see. Okay, at least there will be one game on Friday, maybe more. We'll see if Sam can be that consistent, surprisingly consistent as he is today. And who are we going to raid? Oh, I see Odin is streaming. So why not doing a raid? Yeah, so Michu, Thank you
Mhm.
very much for your help
Thank
in
you,
the
thank you. I gotta
commentary.
go, so thank you very much. Yes, thank you, guys.
And tomorrow you are here on the stream as a player against a
Definitely,
very tough
definitely.
opponent from the United States of America. So I hope you can do better at least than myself, and you can enjoy your games. So, dear viewers, thank you very much for joining us today. Let's see what Odin is doing, and we'll back tomorrow. 16 UTC, Rotrack versus Feed, then 17 UTC, Shuichi versus Scamper, and the other matches later then. Thank you very much. Bye bye for now.
Good night.